What is up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to a brand new video. I might have found one of the stupidest M4A1 builds in the game. This is my first level 100 weapon. As you know, I've been trying to get every weapon to level 50. So trying to get one gun above level 100 took some time, but the M4A1 was the first one. And I did it as soon as I found this build. Now, hear me out. This is a build I wouldn't necessarily recommend. It is a pretty extreme build, I would like to call it. Because it doesn't have a suppressor or a flash hider, and the recoil on it can be quite severe. Now, I figured something out with this gun that I want to show you in the firing range. First, a quick word from today's sponsor. Quick shout out to today's sponsor, Aniba. If you're a gamer and you like getting the best value for your money, you should definitely check them out. Aniba is a massive gaming marketplace with over 40,000 digital products, including full game keys, DLC, gift cards, and in-game currency for PC, PlayStation, Xbox, and Nintendo. So no matter how you play, they've got you covered. I've personally used Aniba to pick up games way cheaper than retail, and the whole process is super smooth. It's literally just a few clicks, buy the key, redeem it, and you're in-game. They also offer secure payment methods, 24/7 live customer support, and they rated 4.3 on Trustpilot, which makes it easy to trust the platform. Plus, they've got a special deal going live on December 15th. Use code XMAXGIFT and check out to get 8% off, which is perfect if you're grabbing something for yourself last minute. Head over to aniba.com and upgrade your game library without breaking your bank. Now you're probably wondering, why does it look like I barely have any recoil on the M4? And that is totally not true at all. This gun actually has a ton of recoil. Check this out. That is me trying to control the recoil. Of course, this is a target that is extremely far away. But what you will see in the clip, I'm using the 1x. This is the variable scope 1 to 4x. And check the recoil now. It looks absolutely night and day. It feels like a laser beam right now. And also, for some reason, I feel like the recoil is easier to control. I would love for you guys to try this out as well. See if you have a harder time picking which side to use and which one to control. But for some reason, I just put this on the 1x. And it feels extremely beamy. I don't know exactly what it is, but it just feels so much more beamy than trying to control it with because the recoil with the 4x is all over the place. So yeah, it's a bit of a strange gun, but that 1x is super clean on it. If you didn't know, the M4A1 has one of the fastest time to kills in the game. It has a 25 damage per bullet with a rate of fire of 900, making it absolutely insane. I think it definitely was the best gun in the game when the game launched, or maybe during the beta when everyone was using it. I don't see it being used as much anymore, and there's one particular reason, and that is because they increased the recoil on it. So I think when you first pick it up, it's like, oh, this gun is a bit weird to use. It doesn't really feel like an AR, and I mean, you definitely kind of want to play this as a super aggressive submachine gun. But for all the aggressive maniacs out there, this build is something for you. But I also figured something out, which with the M4A1, the damage drop off actually is not very bad. So for all the people that know how to tap fire, I know it's a bit tricky for people to understand, but tap firing in this game is extremely useful. You don't have to deal with the bloom that way. But I had a clip right here on Manhattan Bridge where I was using the 4x and I was tap firing, and as you can see, the time to kill is still pretty quickly. It's definitely not how you want to use this build though. You want to use this build in combination with extremely well put movement and aggressive play, pushing objectives with it, clearing them, getting massive multi kills, and being the top fragger on your team. That's where this build is going to shine for. But I'm gonna warn you guys, it doesn't have a flash hider and it doesn't have a suppressor. So you're basically a big target for the enemy team once you start using this gun. If you're a bit more of a stealthy player, I would stay away from this build at all. But I got some clips for you guys at the end of the build. I'm going to show the build right now for the guys that are curious. And after that, I'll just have a bunch of clips that I got with this gun during the streams. So here it is. It is in some way minimalistic, but every gadget, I guess, attachment serves a purpose in their own way. So we're starting off with that clean variable scope, the 1 to 4x. Honestly, if there was a 1x that had a scope like this, I would mainly be using that instead of wasting 20 points. Because that's one of the big downfalls of this gun, is that you have to use the 20 points for a scope. Which usually, I mean, you can use the 1x scopes here, which are very clean as well. But it just doesn't feel as good as the 1 to 4x scope. So the SU230 LPVO variable scope. And honestly, I was using the 4x scope in the right situations as well. For example, that Manhattan Bridge. And we're using the light barrel. The light barrel improves accuracy while moving and enables a fast transition to ADS. Now that accuracy while moving, that one is extremely important. Because when you're moving in this game, you get punished for it by having less accuracy. Basically, even if your reticle is on target, your bullets are going to bloom all over the place. You're going to get a lot of spread. This one counters that, basically. And then we have the angled grip. Now, actually, I was originally going to use the slim angle because this doesn't have the column of the at cost of ADS accuracy while moving. But now I noticed something. It moderately reduces the recoil. This one slightly reduces the recoil, and this one moderately reduces the recoil. Now, as you can see in the stats, it's not a huge increasement. So both the slim angled and the full angled are going to be good. But I did notice with tap firing, for example, that the full angled actually was kind of doing its work. And I didn't really notice the cost of ADS accuracy while moving. And I think that is because I am using the light barrel. Now I tried using the slim angled, and the slight recoil increase you get with this, it's not much, but it is there and it's noticeable. Is a little bit too much for being able to use this gun in more than just close quarter situations. So I would actually recommend the full angled. And yes, you can still strafe with this build because you have that light barrel. But of course, as you can see, precision in the bottom right section, precision, it is 27. That's not a high number. Precision is basically how accurate your gun is going to be. It's not recoil control, but it's literally how much bloom a gun will get and how quickly. Now, this is also an important one. And yes, I tried messing around with other mag sizes, but the 40 fast is so extremely useful on this gun. 900 rate of fire, so you're going to be burning through that extremely quick. So if you have a 40 and a fast mag on it, it's extremely good. I also tried this build in Red Stack, by the way. It's quite good as your close quarter weapon. And then we have the FMJ rounds. Now, I'm going to leave you guys with some insane kill streaks I got with this on yesterday's stream. Hope you guys are going to enjoy it.